All right, good morning, grade 8. So, this is the pre-recorded video for the arts and crafts of Vietnam. So, today we will talk about the arts and crafts of Vietnam. So, Vietnam is a long, narrow nation shaped like the letter S. As you can see on the screen, on the map of the Vietnam, para siyang letter S. And its official name is Southeast Republic of Vietnam. Back then, Vietnam was an independent state until the Chinese invaded it and ruled it for 1,000 years. Kaya it strongly influenced its culture. Then after they driven out the Chinese, then here comes the French. They colonized Vietnam in 1859 and remained until 1954. So the country then became divided into two. We have North and South Vietnam. So yung North naging communist while the South it became democratic. So because of this conflict, nagkaroon ng war. So it led into war, and when the war ended, nung nag-end na yung war, yung North Vietnam yung nanalo. So the North Vietnam won, and up until now, nag-remain na communist ang Vietnam. But even though it is a communist country, it still opened its door to the outside world. So here are the arts and crafts of Vietnam. Despite of all the circumstances and numerous conflict na na-experience ng Vietnam, they still managed to survive their arts and crafts. So these are the following. We have silk painting, woodblock printing, textile weaving, embroidering, calligraphy, wood carving, lacquerware, and ceramics, I mean. So these are the arts and crafts of Vietnam. So let's talk about their silk painting. So this one is an example of their silk painting or Vietnam silk painting. So the silk painting is a popular art form in Vietnam. Mostly their favorite subject na showcase ng mga Vietnamese ay yung mga landscape, like this one on your screen. Also pagodas, historical events, and scenes from daily life. So as you can see, yung silk painting ng Vietnamese is magaganda, and this one is an example also, and also this one. And makikita nyo na yung kanilang theme is mostly scene from their daily life. So that is their silk painting. So now let's proceed to their woodblock printing. So woodblock printing, this one is started as a folk art where the villagers drew and engraved on wood. They do this as a part of the celebration of the Lunar New Year Festival. So ito po yung mga example or these are the example of woodblock printing. So they do this one as part of their celebration of the Lunar New Year Festival. Next one we have calligraphy. So kilala rin yung Vietnam when it comes to their calligraphy. When it comes to calligraphy, it is the art of fine handwriting using a variety of scripts, including the Chinese characters and Vietnamese calligraphy. So take note of that, class. When it comes to calligraphy, it is the art of fine handwriting using a variety of scripts, including the Chinese characters, and Vietnamese calligraphy is strongly affected by that of China. So this one mostly influenced by the Chinese. But the modern Vietnamese calligraphy, gumagamit na sila ng mga Roman character or they use Roman character. And that is mostly used on parallel sentences. As you can see, si Kuya na calligraphy, it's a parallel sentences. So, calligraphy is one of the most treasured art forms in Vietnam. And the artists here, they don't just simply jot down the words. Kailangan ibigay nila yung soul. They need to give their soul and feelings and emotion into the piece they're doing, or into the calligraphy art they're doing. And they always make sure na each character, they always make sure that every character that they draw or every character that they write are beautiful. And to practice calligraphy in Vietnam, they need to know the four treasure, or they need to study the four treasure, like the ink brushes, black ink, papers, and an ink stone. So one will need the four treasures of the study, yung ink brushes, black ink, papers, and an ink stone. So this one is an example of Vietnamese calligraphy. As you can see, it is a parallel sentences. And you can see that in their calligraphy, it is beautiful, amazing, and you can see that the artist gave their emotion, their soul to have this beautiful calligraphy art. So this one is an example of calligraphy or Vietnamese calligraphy. So if you have time, you can write your name using the Vietnamese calligraphy, or like this one. You can use the big letter if you want, and we also have the small letters. Alright, so let's proceed to the lacquerware and ceramics. So lacquerware, like this one, was introduced by the Chinese in an ancient times. And yung kailangan kanilang technique, or the technique in their lacquerware that they use, or the technique they use in their lacquer art, were passed on from generation to generation. And ito naman yung ceramics of Vietnam, as you can see on your screen. Yung mga early pottery nila ay this one. This is the lacquerware, and this is the ceramics. So, this is the ceramics of Vietnam. Yung mga early pottery nila before ay simple lang, and it was used for household use and for cooking. So, the objects were later decorated like this one. Kung noon simple lang siya, ngayon it has flowers, it has design, it has color. So, the object were later decorated with carved images and covered by enamel-like substance. Later on, blue and white yung naging design, or the blue and white design were developed when it comes to their ceramics, or Vietnam ceramics. So as you can see, Vietnam made such a high quality ceramics. This one is also their ceramics. Alright, so that's it for Vietnam arts and crafts. So like what I've said at the end of this video, we have your note for quiz 1-1. So, so your quiz 1-1 is on Monday, August 15. So you should review the arts and crafts of Southeast Asian countries on pages 57, 62, 63, 68, 69, 74, 82, and 87. Just review the arts and crafts of Southeast Asian countries. Alright? So, I hope you understand our lesson for today. So, have a nice day, everyone. Don't forget your note for quiz 1-1. Thank you, everyone.